What's good, everyone? It's Eli here, aka Rebel. I am a rapper and producer, and today I'm gonna just be making a quick beat on the MPC one in controller mode, sample beat. See what we come up with.
If you're feeling it, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. So I've got MPC beats open here within FL Studio. We got an empty project, empty pads right here. Here in this FL Studio folder, I got just samples. Got a lot of music there that we can use as well for sampling. So let's just go ahead and try to choose something. So we pull that into the sample editor right there. One thing I don't like about sampling in controller mode is that you have to drag a whole file into there because you can't resample into the MPC. Right now I have audio cables coming out of my Focusrite into the MPC input 1 and 2. So that allows me to sample any sound from YouTube or Spotify, sample just that little bit that I want. Right now though, when it's set up in controller mode, the MPC is basically an extension of the computer. The sound that's coming from the computer will not be recorded into the MPC. So we've got to do this and pull up a whole file. For now, let's see what we got here. Trying to get the main loop, and then we're gonna start cutting that. One of the advantages of working in controller mode, definitely have a lot better control of where you're cutting, and then you can do some minor adjustments with the cue links. I think that's a decent loop. Let me just zoom in a little bit into the start and end. Hit discard, so process. You can hit do it on here, or you can hit do it on here on the computer. Trim and BPM. So let's see what we got so far. You can see as I'm moving the cue links here, it's changing from start to end to cue to slice. There's definitely some crackle at the beginning of pad 2. Right now it's set on link slices right there. I can set it up over here or over here, and if I remove that, I can edit the start and end of each slice and it won't affect the next slice sort of thing. So pad 3. I think those 3 are good. 4. So far so good. Pad 6, some crackle at the end there. The start is good, I think. Pad 7's a bit tricky. There we go, we got rid of the crackle at the beginning. Shift and hit 0 snap. Pad number 8. Like that one. Fat, bassy sound. Alright, so we got all the pads chopped up. Let's go ahead and check it one more time. Just make sure everything sounds good, and we're going to convert it. So perfect. I'm going to go ahead and hit shift and convert. We got a few different options. So the default that comes up is a new program using slices, and the type is a non-destructive slice. What that just means is it's going to make a program, but the actual sample will not be destroyed, so it's not going to be chopped up into actually different samples. I like to actually create new sample programs with new samples. You can go ahead and use any sounds from these samples as individual sounds in any other beat. It's kind of like you're building some sample programs. You're going to go ahead and put that new program with new samples. Go ahead and hit do it. So as you can see now in sample edit, you got multiple different instances of this Gas Giants, which is what I sampled by Tears for Fears. So these are all the different pads. Right now we're on an empty program here. We're gonna change that to our Gas Giants program. Let's just start doing something real quick. We've got to change the BPM in FL Studio because it's the host dot, and do about 96. So what we're gonna do now is start building up our drum kit so that we can at least get a hi-hat pattern going. Move to track 2. You can see it's changed on there as well on the left side. And we're still on our sample pattern, which we're gonna do on track 1. Change that back to empty program 1. Go to browse, and we're gonna pick some sounds and drop them in. So loading all the snares in the same row like this. Hats. Kicks. That's good for now. We can work on that drum kit later. For now, let's go ahead and just load up a basic hi-hat pattern. So we're gonna hit note repeat. You can also hit it right on the screen here. So we're gonna hit overdub here on the MPC. Let's go ahead and do that. Make these longer, and the reason we're doing that, we're gonna add some ratchet to some of those. Right now ratchet is on 0 for all of them. We're gonna just add it on the second half here, so maybe like that, and see how that goes. We're gonna make the velocities a bit different for all of them. So we've got the hi-hats going. Let's go back to pattern 1. That's what we're looking for. Get out of 16 levels. Kick is a bit too loud, I would say, so bring up pad mix. As I turn the volume down on the MPC, you can see it lower there. So now that we got that main drum pattern there, we can go ahead and turn off the metronome. Got that main melody pattern so far, which is good. So let's go ahead and save this. Gas Giants. Let's call this sample pattern 1. Sometimes I do more than one sample pattern, so this will be just sample pattern 1 for now. So let's play this, and we're gonna add the snares and claps in there. Add an effect to it, maybe air flavor. Now track 5, we're gonna go ahead and add a clap. Let's go ahead and edit this pad. So let's go to program edit. It brings up the sample layers here. I don't like this clap too much, so we're gonna turn the volume down on that. See the level lowering there on that one. We're gonna stack some more claps onto that. So just drag it in there, and then we can find it here. Clap 4. That's better. I like that one. Those claps stacked up sound really good. Put the volume down a bit. Now let's record the claps. Check the main volume here. Seems it's almost clipping. Let's turn it down a little bit. We're gonna bring up the mixer, and here are our 2 programs. You can see it says here in the middle, so audio tracks, programs. Turn them down each by 1. There we go. Just add a crash in there. So we're gonna stack this one as well. playing with the levels of the different layers. Turn the whole pad down. So before we export these tracks out of the MPC and into FL Studio, we're just going to start to play around with some sounds in FL Studio while we have the MPC pattern going, and that way we can basically tell how it's going to sound later when we put it all together. So now we can record in FL Studio. I'm going to try to put in the bass line now. Alright, I think that's good for now, so let's go ahead and take the tracks out of the MPC into FL Studio. So start with the sample pattern, hit that export to audio right there, just minimize that. So we got MPC beats right here. Go to hat, go to kick, bring that in there as well, snare, clap, if we play it right now, it's going to play double because it's playing the audio from the MPC and also what we exported. So let's just go ahead and mute the MPC right here. There we go. We got to just cut the tail off at the end right there. There we go. Let's copy paste that a couple times. Take off all the drums for the start and the bass as well. So we got the main structure of the beat. Go ahead and just save it. We're gonna save it in the same file where we saved the MPC folder. Let's come up with a hook. So let's just select the area where we want to record in, which is this right here. Let's bring up maybe Omnisphere right now. I like that. Let's get that down. Let's hit record. Copy the verse and hook again. And then at the end, add the hook again, and we'll just remove the drums so we have sort of an outro. Hats, kicks, snares. We'll leave the claps for now. So that's the full beat, y'all. Every day I'm making beats. It's really fun for me. I thought I might as well just share with everyone else. And if you're trying to use the MPC in controller mode or in conjunction with FL Studio or any other DAW, this might help you out a little bit. Hopefully you learned something or maybe had some fun watching me make this beat. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe if you felt the video. My BeatStars page is down in the description. And if you're trying to hear my music, you can check my Spotify or Apple Music, also down in the description. Again, much love. Take it easy.